Got him. That feels like a better fish. Feels like a much better fish. And this is why we go fishing. These are the sessions. G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Right now I'm exactly where I want to be. I'm on the beach before dawn and I'm here with the Wilson lads to spin up a few tailor. Now this is arguably prime time. Sun's not up, bit of light just on the water, a few nice gutters up the beach that we can see. Only one thing to do, and that's chuck a couple of lures through it and see what we can find. With a bit of luck, they're on the chew. Thanks very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoy this episode, because if you're like me, I love chasing tailor. I hope you guys love watching it. Let's get into it. Well, the boys are all out having a cast already, but I think the plan of attack today, guys, is to stay nice and mobile. This time of the morning, I like to chuck a surface lure, so I've got that one rigged here. I think the boys are on slugs. We're just going to see what we can find, but I've got my backpack on, got my wading bag on as well to keep a feed. I'm going to work my way up the beach and see where we can find a fish. Not going to say anywhere too central, just see where we can find them. What a time in the morning. How good does that look? Oh, Scotty's on. First blood of the morning, mate.
Little tailor.
Little choppy chop. Give us a look. All hands.
There we go. Not very big. We're going to put him back in the water. But
Put him back. Now you're fishing a metal. I'm fishing a surface, and I've seen you have a few hits already.
3 hits, 1 fish, so I've got a bad strike rate.
That's tailor fishing, isn't it? That's tailor fishing 101.
Some days you win. But yeah, on the old shore catch night lure, 65 grammer.
Go.
Nice little winter morning.
Yeah, yeah. Typical little chopper, isn't it?
Yep.
Nice.
Let him go.
I'm going to change over to a metal and just get a bit more distance. We're fishing low tide this morning, so got to clear this back bank to get out there. Just need a bit more distance, I reckon. I'm opting for a 40 gram, slightly smaller profile until we figure out what the go is. And that should get me way out the back, especially on this light outfit. Hey, Scotty! Oh, double hook up. Oh, well, still got him. Still got him. Just coming over that back bank there. Scotty's onto one, and I got one as well. Gonna keep that rod tip low. Try and keep him from jumping. Oh! Pull the hooks out of him. And that's how tailor fishing goes. That's a better one, Scotty. He wanted that, didn't he?
He scoffed it, yeah.
He's got all 3 points of the treble. He wasn't, mine did.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I had one on. I just liked him the short up there.
Oh, okay.
Little double hookup would have been nice.
Well, there's a few in there.
There is a few.
As soon as that water gets a little bit flat, they can see it, I think. Better. I might pick this one, Sammy.
Mate, he looks like a feed. He looks like breakfast.
I've got a dinner date with my smoker this afternoon.
Ooh! Hope you're inviting me over.
I'll get my shoulder bag.
You're going to need a wading bag, I reckon. Yes! We've got a hook up. He hit that twice, that one. Oh, you're kidding. Drop central. Tailor fishing. That's how it goes. Come on, keep the hooks in one, Sammy. Hopefully he's got some mates there. You got a mate there. Now we just need to get one in. Tailor fishing is pretty... Oh, this guy's tiny, I think. Hey! Oh, there he goes. He's only a little tucker, but that's 2 and 2 casts, so there might be a couple here. There he is again. It's just hitting on the edge of that back bank there. Let's see if we can land one. I'd love to hold one. I would love to hold one. Oh, he seems like a bit better fish. Keep that rod angle down. Try and stop him from jumping. There's 2 frames of mine here. You can either fish him with a heavy drag and just try and scull drag him in, or you can play him out. From my experience, neither one works that well. This guy's not bad. When Tailor are going to throw the hooks, they're going to throw the hooks. This might be a brekkie fish. I don't want to talk too soon. Where is he? There he is. There we go, little chopper. He's probably 35, but I'll let him go. He's pretty small. I reckon we can do better than that. But nice little fish. Good to land one. See you, mate. Oh, there are more there. They seem to be sitting just in behind the break here. Had a hit the last 3 casts, so there might be a school of them, hopefully. Got him. That was in the same spot. Oh, he's a jumper. He's a little jumper. These guys aren't out deep at all. They're just in the shallows right in the shore dump there. Oh, stop jumping. I don't like it when they jump. Makes me nervous. Here he is. There you go, another little chopper. He's even smaller again, but still a cool little fish. He crunched it too. Put a nice aerial display. Hopefully his big brother's around soon. Love to find him. Keep the hooks in this one, Robbie.
Oh well, he's going alright this one, Sammy. He's got this one on those grappling.
Oh, a little sinking stick.
Yeah.
Look out. Keep his head down.
Keep his head down. Oh, he's massive.
Is it a breakfast fish at least?
It is.
Hey, ish. He's a choppy chop. The old Zeppelin.
Never ceases to amaze you the size of fish that'll eat. You know, your stick baits and all that sort of stuff, eh?
Something had a go at him. The other side there.
Yep.
Where your fingers are.
Ah,
Oh, even.
Tailor. Good mackerel, mate.
Oh, bloody oath. Yeah. Got him. That feels like a better fish. Feels like a much better fish. Please stay in, hooks. This is a Tailor, it's a good one.
I was going to say, what do you got there, Sammy? It looks like a good one.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to move up the beach here.
Could be a flathead, Sam.
Could be a flathead. Oh.
Oh. If he comes off in the break, do you want me to wrestle him?
I reckon so. Just following this guy down the beach. Bit of size to him. Might be a jag, is it?
It looks like it might be jag.
Might be a jag. Either way, I'll run him up the beach here. Just jump out of the way there, Robbie. Just running. Might be a... Oh, he's a nice fish. I think he is a jag, but he's still a nice one. Here we go. One more. Oh, he's a nice one.
That's a nice one.
Yes.
That's a bit of a proper one.
Yeah. Well, that's a win for the program, that is. Oh, Scotty's on as well. We might have found him. Hey, he's a good one. Oh, I had him there with the stinger and then pulled out and got into the treble, thank goodness. Well, we better see you catch yours. Was that first cast through there?
Yeah, we're out off that bank there.
Hopefully we found him now. It's always a good sign. Yeah, he's a better one. We can finally do our double hookup, Scotty. Lucky. We finally get to do our double hookup pose. Jump in here, Scotty. It's a couple of nice ones.
Swinging lure, yeah. That was better.
Yeah.
First and second cast in a new gutter.
Well, that's promising. Or Robbie missed one. That's all right. We'll do all the hard work. Robbie just misses them. But they're two nice fish. Yeah, that'd be getting towards a couple of kilo mark. He had me running all sorts. He was hooked in the side there. That never helps. There was one hook up here. I can see he's missing a bit of skin, but
It's all good. The old night lures.
yep. What are you using? 40, 65?
65 in a green.
I'm using a 40. I thought I'd drop down a little bit just to see if I could change it up because it wasn't doing too well, but
Yeah.
that guy there is a beautiful little chopper. Probably be mid-50s, I reckon.
Yeah.
This guy is destined for brekkie. What about yours?
Yeah, mine's coming home.
Yeah, well, it's got to be done.
He's bleeding a bit, but two in the smoke is a good thing.
And that guy there, well, I'm happy with that.
Let's get back out there, Sammy.
Bloody oath.
There's another nice one. Scotty got dusted by a big one last cast and Sammy's got some cluster happening, so he's re-rigging. So, yeehaw.
Gonna see if I can crank one on surface. Oh! Oh, two big hits then. They smashed it that time. I had two big hits, I missed both of them. I'm having one more cast with surface and it's going to be rude if I don't change back to a slug. We've definitely got a good school cracking here. Scotty's getting every cast on the slug. Oh yes! Yeah. Got him. That was just a slow one. Yes. The one before moved some water. And this is why we go tailor fishing. These are the sessions. Just turns into a full-on crank. Here he is. He's another nice fish. That's a real nice one. Not as good as the first one, but well, finally got my one on surface. That's a bone hoverjet. Just cranked that across. Had a couple of good hits early. Missed those. This guy, he didn't make any mistakes. One hit, one hookup. Another dinner fish for me, I think. Yum, yum, yum. Cracker. He gave you some by the looks.
Yeah, he was through the side of the place.
Ah. Yeah, I'll pull it sideways. Yes. Got him. These guys are biting their heads off. They're going crazy. Just in this bit of foam in front of us there. I don't think this guy's very big. Well, we got a triple. Oh, we had a triple. Oh, I dropped mine. Hey? I dropped mine. Oh, triple to zeros. Back to a medal, I think.
Sammy,
Hey?
I might have the one we've been looking for.
What do you mean? I already got him. Job's done. He's having super fun happy times now. Hit it. It was another mullet.
You're kidding.
Oh my God, Robbie's catching mullet. I wonder if Taylor is still here. I got a mullet in the mouth too. Well, there you go. Mullet in the mouth on a 65 gram night. That doesn't happen every day. He can be bait though. He can come home with us. Haha. Another little chopper. Robbie reckons he's got a good one out the back there. So we'll stay tuned for that guy.
Now, anyone that says mullet are vegetarians, have a look at that. Straighten him out.
Loved it.
Again. How many's that today?
Well, that's what we're targeting. Mullet. Bloody tailor bycatch. Another mullet. Mullet in the mouth. on a 65 gram lug. Mouth open. Yum, yum, yum. Well guys, that was a cracking session. The boys have got full bags. There's a nice feed of mullet and tailor for everyone involved. That was a good old session. Took us a while to find them, but when we did, it was on for young and old, and they were really good fish too. Everyone have fun?
We had a
Sure
ball,
did,
but
Sammy.
I've got one question for you, Sammy.
No.
Can you carry my bag home?
The answer remains no. I have my own fish to carry, but I'm going to head home. Boys are going to head home. We're going to have a bit of a fill it up, might even cook up a feed, who knows. We'll see what the rest of the day holds for us, but that was a good old-fashioned tailor crank. Glad you could be here for it. Well guys, that was a good morning session on the beach. This is what I ended up bringing home. Got 3 mullet, 2 nice tailor. I'm going to knock the fillets off the tailor for a feed, and the mullet, I'm going to take the fillets off them. They are quite good eating fresh, but I'm going to freeze them up and keep them for baits. Now I've showed you how to fillet tailor in a recent video, so I'm not going to bother with that today, but we're going to do a big tackle talk because I know a lot of people are interested in spinning them up off the beach, so we'll do a bit more on that rather than waste a bit of time on the filleting. But check these out, they're nice solid fish. That tailor there, he's about 55, so a nice solid chopper. Mullet, going to be perfect bait size. Both nice eating size fish, and I could have gone to town on them too. End up, I don't know how many I caught for the morning, but plenty. I'm going to rip into these guys and I'll catch you guys for a tackle talk. Now, if the tailor haven't already turned up on your local beaches, then start getting your gear ready because they should not be far away. We're coming into prime tailor time right now, so yeah, get sorted because it should not be long before they turn up. Now, I think the star lure of the day was definitely the Shore Catch Night. These guys here have been a popular tailor lure for years and years and years, and look, they proved their worth today. Being chrome coated brass, they're tough as nails, so if you spin the rocks, these guys can bounce up the rocks all day, you won't hurt them. The slugs that are made out of lead, they get dented up and bent all sorts on the rocks, but these guys, tough as nails. Also being solid brass, you get quite a heavy weight for the profile, which is perfect for long casts out to the back bank. That guy there, that's 65 grams, and that's perfect size for a good size chopper. I like to change it up between the 40 and the 65, depending on the bait they're chasing on the day. But these guys, nice bit of flash. They come in heaps of different stickers, colours. I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference as long as you crank it nice and quickly. That chrome flashy action is what really captures their attention, and they just can't resist. Now, you may have seen I rigged mine a little bit differently. I like to have a bit of a stinger hook on a swivel hang off the back of mine. That's just a little bit of extra insurance from those pesky jumping tailor that just seem to be experts at throwing hooks. Keep in mind though, while you're de-hooking fish, it means there's another hook point that when they shake their head around can fling into you. They just have a nasty habit of shaking out of your hands, and if there's extra hooks hanging around, you really got to watch out for them. But those guys there, 65 or 40 grams, should get you sniffing out some tailor if they are in the area. Great searching lure, cover a lot of ground really quickly. Oh, I forgot to mention, the hook I use for my sting hook is just the mustard bait holder, but you can use any long shank hook or a tarpon hook, anything like that will be fine, just hanging off a swivel. Now, you would have seen a few stick baits getting thrown around. That's the Xeric Zaplin. These guys here, ripper tailor lures. I've caught heaps of tailor of these guys. In terms of a stick bait that you can cast a long way, these guys are red hot. And surface lures, I use the Bone Hoverjet. It's actually got a little fizzer blade, if I can get that off, on the back. That spins around and creates a bit of a fizz throughout the water. But those guys, I think they would have hit anything if you worked across the surface. They were pretty fired up. As you would have seen, there were some pretty aggressive strikes there. Really good fun, and I love it when they're in that kind of mood. Now, when it comes to the outfit, I used a 5000 ATC Virtuous. This is the high-speed model. High speed, fast retrieve, makes it a bit easier on the old arm if you're going to be doing it all morning. You can do it with the low-speed one. You just have to wind a little bit faster. The rod is just a 6 to 10 kilo, 12-foot Savage Gear rod. Nice and light. I found it casts these lures a mile. Line, I use 20 pound, and leader, I use 40 pound. But guys, that is some pretty standard tailor gear. Of course, if you'd like any more information on the gear I used in this episode, head over to wilsonfishing.com. They've got all this tackle and stacks more to get you out there and into them. So head over and check it out. Now, some very exciting news from my camp. Some of the keener eyes would have spotted the new shirt already. It is a cotton long sleeve. It's got big baits, big fish on the front. And on the back, how cool is that? It's got some of my favourite big baits. We've got a rig bonito, large swim bait, big old live squid, and a minnow. Absolute sickest shirt. I'm really stoked with how they come out. If you are keen, make sure you get in quick because stocks are limited. Been wearing mine to death ever since it rocked up. Now, for everyone who's been asking about de-hookers, we've got a new shipment arriving very shortly. I've opened up the website for pre-orders. So if you want to secure yours, make sure you go on there and pre-order it. If you do pre-order your de-hooker and add other things to your order, please be aware that it will all be shipped out in one go on Monday, the 1st of August. So it'll all go at once on Monday the 1st. And all this stuff and plenty more is available on my website, sammyhitzkefishing.com. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and learnt plenty. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave us a comment below. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe because there's new fishing action coming every single week. Hope you get out there and smacking a few, guys. Have a good one. I'll catch you next week. Cheers.